let's see. Hi, Sherilyn. How are you? We have fun stuff tonight. Hi there, Gammy. How are you? It's going to be fairy dust on top of fairy dust tonight. There's a ton of it in this box. You guys want to see some pretty trays? Who wants to see pretty trays? Lots of glitter. Okay. Is that sparkly enough? Yes, sparkly? Ooh. This is purple, very glittery, very sparkly. How about a classic black gold logo on the front of the tray? How's that for gold? Woo! More sparkle, more sparkle. Hi, Kim. How you doing? I'm showing off new trays. Black glitter. And then we have a very simple dark blue. It's a dark, I guess a dark royal blue. But you can see the sparkles in it. It's a lot more sparkly in person than it is on camera. But it's very pretty, very tasteful. And so what I'm trying to do is get ready for some to fall into some boxes here as kits start rolling through. Because I promised people that they would get a tray with their orders. And then I couldn't do the tray where they picked it out because of the issues with inventory and who could ship to what. And so I had to take that out, and then I'll just accidentally drop them into boxes. So everybody will get their little trays. Ha ha. So that's the blue one. And then this one is probably my favorite so far of the ones I'm showing you. This one would put Dorothy to shame with her ruby slippers. You can just imagine in person how much sparkle is in that. These are definitely ruby slipper quality right here. They're crazy, crazy shiny. So that's how much fun I've been having the last couple of days. The weather's been really warm, and resin likes to work in warm weather. So I moved my a little temporary pouring station out onto the front porch. And so I've been doing it on the front porch so I don't have to worry about ventilation in the house, which has been really nice. So I think I'll be doing one more maybe. The weather's supposed to be cooling a little bit though, but anyway, it was beautiful today. Nice and hot. So you guys want us to start? We should just start, because this could take a little bit. There's 100 bags of diamonds in here. 60 Aurora Borealis colors and 40 40 Aurora Borealis and 60 fairy dust. That'll bring the total active colors in fairy dust. Let's see, there's 66 with these. And then I had 14, I think, that I still have that are no longer going to be actively stocked. So add that to the 66. So that's 80. I have 80 colors in stock as of, I guess, this moment. That's pretty exciting, though. 80 colors of fairy dust. So I went from 0 to 80 colors since what, October? That's pretty fast. All right, let's tear in. I was so thrilled. This is the box that came early. It has orders through May 3rd, and what's today, the 18th? So 2 weeks after placing an order, some people are getting their stuff today. Well, I mean, it'll be going out tomorrow, but still. 2 weeks, friends, 2 weeks. I never get to say that anymore, but I do now. This was a 2-week order cycle. Ugh. Come on, box. Give it up. This box does not want to be opened. Okay, we're going to pick up the laptop screen. There we go. Okay. All righty then, here we go. This is what they look like when I get them from the factory. You'll see how they're packaged or not packaged or whatever, so they get here safely. All you're seeing is a big white splotch, right? That's a canvas, the outside of the back of a canvas. So we've got, let's see, let's peel this back. Oh, that's the, it's 70 by, it's a big one. It's Coralina. It's a big kit. These are the sticker sheets. Put those here. Then here are the drill packs. Ooh, all fairy dust, wolf and pup. All fairy dust. Every single drill in this kit is fairy dust. This has 39 colors. All fairy dust. Amazing. So there's I think 3 copies of the wolf and pup. There are 3 copies of Franklin the owl. This is Franklin. Whoops. This is Franklin. And there Franklin is all fairy dust. All of them. He has 41 colors. They were originally 50 and 60. So even if they toned it, they probably toned it back depending upon the colors that they had in stock versus the colors that they wanted. Wolf and Crayona Dapple, of course, one of the favorites. And there's Crayona's fairy dust. She is in 39 colors. What else over here? These are the kits you never get to see, the toolkits. These are the toolkits that come from the factory with the kits. that go into a very large box, and then they get used for other purposes. So they never really see the light of day. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be 6 Crayonas, 3 Franklins, and 3 Wolf and Pup. 3 or 4. 3. Maybe 4. I don't remember. I didn't bring my sheet over here. That was kind of not good. Tools out of the way. Am I like making lots of crackle noises? That's a pretty good still shot. That way I don't have to carry that thing around. All right, let me get these out of the way. Oh, there's some more. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 4 because there's 4. There's 4. Yep, so it's 4, 4, and 6. There's the wolf. That's number 4 wolf. And number 6 Crayona. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 4, and 4. Okay, that's what we got, folks. That's the all fairy dust kits. 6 Crayona Dapples, 4 Wolf and Pup, and 4 Franklin the Owl. Somebody needs to buy one of those tonight because it's going to be the same price as the one that's listed as a special order. But what's going to happen is instead of special ordering it, I'm going to send you one of these that are essentially now in stock without any wait. So that way it'll just go straight back out. Price is going to be the same whether it's special order or in stock. And so that way I don't have to write a new listing. It can be found in one place, that one page where all those are located to begin with. Which one? The all fairy dust kits are all on sale, and that sale price brings them down in line with all the others in that price in that size range. I believe I don't have my math machine. What is 85% of 62? I think it's 50. I want to say 54, 53. Somewhere I got a math machine, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Times 0.85. Yeah, $52.70. So $53. And that's all fairy dust. The factor, there's a 30% surcharge on that one. So just all fairy dust adds a certain amount to the price tag. And so with the sale discount, it comes in very, very reasonably for what you're getting. It's the first one I've ever had that's all fairy dust or any all specialty kit. And I am so excited to, I'm gonna have one out and up on my wall and working on it right away. So those are available. All three styles are available, or designs, until they run out, and then they'll officially become special orders again. Or I mean, if you guys will keep buying them, or if you guys can continue to get people to buy it, then I'll continue to keep it in stock and just kind of bypass the special order component and just turn it into an all in stock kit and just do regular restocks of it. But I don't want to be in a situation where I run out of them. That's kind of why I'm keeping it in the back of my mind that I'll keep it as a special order, so that when these are gone, you can still go ahead and order one for special order, 2 to 3 weeks, and it'll be here. Or you can wait until the next cycle when I order some restocks. So either way, I'll have it. Can I open it now to show off the canvas? Oh, absolutely. All right, I don't know which one I'm going to do. I wanted to do, I almost entirely hand rendered the wolf because I had to go back and take out a lot of the background. There's a lot of texture in the background of the mountains behind it, behind the wolf. And so I did a lot of work on that one just by hand to get that image ready. So that one kind of has a close place for me. But I just love the owl. He's just so incredibly cute. He's all in blues. So that's that one. And then Crayona is a tough one. I don't want to take a Crayona copy for me because I have a feeling this one is going to sell out first. And there's only 6. So I will leave Crayona for a little while. And if nobody, snatches her up, then I may do Crayona instead of one of the others. But I will definitely open one up tonight. Which one do you guys want to see opened? Who wants to vote for which ones to open? I need a place to store these. They're just really gorgeous. And I can't imagine these being around for a terribly long period of time, which I'm excited about, but I'm also a little bit, apprehensive because I don't want to be in a sold out position and then people say, oh, you didn't order enough on purpose, because I don't do it that way. Crayona is your first choice. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So let me ask you this, Sherry Lynn. If I open a Crayona, would it be okay if that's the one that you get eventually when you buy one, or if you buy one? I can kind of keep a tag on it so I know which one it was. Is that okay? Just checking to see, because if I open one, I could do the Crayona. It's just like, nobody wants a kit that's already been opened, right? Oh, I have to find the canvases still too. So, all right. Think about it while I'm looking for the canvases, because they're going to be in here in this box. All right, so those are the fairy dust kits. We'll get Crayona going here in a few. Okay. Alrighty. Now this is another fun part. These are the fairy dust and aurora borealis drills. I don't know where to start with these. I don't know if you can tell or not. These are aurora borealis. And they are in 50 and 100 gram bags, depending upon the color and how many I already had on hand. But all the ones that are new colors for the shop are all 100 grams. So that covers a decent number of either kits or specifically diamond orders, or both. I have a kind of a mental plan of producing only kits that have a lot of specialty diamonds in them from this point forward. There's absolutely no reason for me not to do that now. Okay, these are the fairy dust. These are fairy dust. There's so many new colors. There are so many. 647, 436, 451, 472. Those are all new. 3801 we already had. 3858 is new. 3856 is already had. 3835 is the purple. That's a new one. cow, these are heavy. These are very heavy. These are a mixture of it. These are fairy dust on this side. Holy crap. They're 2 bags thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 bags in here. Everything 38.61, 38.16, 37.99, 37.76 that rust color. That's got to be 38.56 right there. Really nice. Those are pretty. All right, 951, 818, 166, 931. Yep, just that one. Oh, is that the dark brown? Who's gonna open one of these bags? Why not? $8.18. All that baby pink right there. Baby pink for days. That pale green, the 1.6, 7.20, 9.20. This is a really good brown. 7.79. That's in the purple. I think it's a dark purple. 9.51. Great for skin tones. 7.92. A good classic blue. Man. 9.31. 8.19. 8.18. Do I have 8.18 on here twice, or did I just pick it up twice? I think I picked it up twice. So along with all of these new colors, I began working on the new layout for the product pages for the drills. And no more scrolling, people. No more scrolling. Those days are over. I've come up with what I hope is a good alternative that can either be used individually, or you can use some of the preset bundles that I'm putting together, depending upon what your needs are interested in and which ones fit those needs. But it's a bundle pack type situation, all sorted by color. So all of the purples are going to be together. And then I'll choose a sampler of, let's say, 5 of the purple colors. And then one of those purple colors may be chosen as a lead color, so it would have a larger quantity because it would be a very popular purple, like 550 or 208. Those are good purples. And so the large size is changing from 1,000 to 1,200 diamonds. The small size is changing to 750 instead of 500. But the overall price is going to be almost the same. So it's essentially increasing the quantity and keeping the price constant. That way, it's more bang for the buck, and it's more for your money. And it's I think it's a reasonable trade-off to take some prepackaged bundle colors as opposed to choosing just your own colors. You can still do that. It'll just be on a very limited basis. There's a limit to the number of products that you can have on a Shopify store. And if I did individual products on all, God, it's going to be like close to, let's see, 75 times 4. So 300 varieties of drills in Aurora Borealis and fairy dust when all is said and done. And that's going to be very close to hitting a threshold that Shopify will either require me to upgrade the store to a more expensive plan or take some of the variants off the store. So I'm trying to avoid something like that from happening. So the bundles will be kind of preset with a certain number of colors. There will be anywhere from 4 to 6 colors in a bundle. The 4 color bundles will be priced appropriately. The 6 will have a little higher price, but it's just based on the number of colors in the pack. And there'll be complementary colors in a color palette family. One of the first that's going to go up is going to be the Pride Pack. And the Pride Pack will be 6 colors, the 6 primary rainbow colors. That's going to be the first one. And then there's a secondary Pride Pack, the Progressive Pride color, I guess a kind of an add-on, which has the pink, light blue, white, brown, black as a secondary colors. Those are the ones that are usually in a triangle shape on the end of a pride flag. So that's the progressive colors. That'll be the first one up. And then after that, it's going to be color family at a time. And I'm going to try to do them as quickly as possible. The prides should be up by the 1st of June. That's my target. I'm giving myself a target to do that. I started working on the pages today, creating the pages. And the other families, once it gets started, are going to fall into place pretty easily. Not too long from now, all of the fairy dust diamonds are going to go away because I need to take them away from their old listing place because the quantities are no longer correct based on the new plan. And the pricing is no longer correct. So I will probably pull the products out as soon as I get the Pride Pack listed. I'll probably take everything else down, and then I'll roll out the other products in little batches or groups. So there may be 3 color packets or bundles added on one day, and there may not be one the next day, but then there will be 4 the next day. So I want to say there's 11 that are planned, 11 bundles. And in addition to the regular bundle that are preset colors, you can create your own bundle of 4 colors, any 4 colors in that color family. I think, yeah, you'll probably you can mix and match across color families on any 4 you want. You just simply enter the DMC code into a little text box for each of the 4 options that you need to fill. And then I'll be able to pack them and ship them for you directly. So you'll be able to choose 4 that you want, and they'll be discounted because of the quantity of 4. And then the other option is just 1 single color at a time. Those don't get the sale prices because there's no way to buy 4 of those at once. The only way you can do that is if you're buying the bundles. The discount pricing is no longer a buy 3 get 1 free. I'm just doing a 25% discount on the entire total. So I'm just kind of starting it off more simply so that it's a one-time, I guess, approach to it as far as pricing. You know, one size doesn't fit all. That's why there are 4, 5, or 6 color bundles depending upon the color varieties. And then I try to take that into account. For example, the darkest colors, black, 939, 3371, 3799. Those are going to include a double or a large order of 310 because it is one of the most popular colors. So it'll be a double order of 310, and then all the rest will be in the 750 drill size packages. The packaging is going to be similar to the last, which is those little plastic, round plastic things. but I'm redoing them so that there should be limited, if any, static when they arrive. I'm putting them inside a little Ziploc bag, and then they get packed into that little plastic container so tightly that there's no option for them to move. If they don't move, they don't generate static. So that's kind of what I'm hoping is going to happen. I know Kim appreciated the fact that I put the little dryer sheets in with the last order that she got. I can't do that all the time. That would just drive me nuts, having to cut up those dryer sheets every few days in order to keep the fairy dust order flows going. So the packaging will be a little bit different. They all come in the same size little jars. These little pots, I guess, is what did you put lip balm or something in that size. But this will hold the new 1200 quantity. It is 8 grams for the large size and 5 grams for the small. And I reweighed and redetermined the number of diamonds per gram. And after doing what, 11? I counted out 100 diamonds 11 different times to try and come up with my average. And it came in right at 0.62 grams per 100 diamonds. So everything is calculated based on, it comes out like 150 diamonds per gram. So it would be 1200. 5 would be 750. So everything's multiplied by 150. That's an average. So some you're going to get more, some you'll get right at. But I always add about 10% to the portions. That covers anything from drills that are stuck together, drills that are cupped or can't be used. I don't see much trash at all in the fairy dust drills, so I'm not overly concerned with that kind of a thing. But you could still spill some, or the bag could leak somehow. So there is always going to be overage or additional drills in every order. Okay, so let's see. What is this one? Okay, so this is the master sheet of what I ordered in square. And there should be one for the ABs. I didn't see it yet. Oh, they could be in here together. So what we have here is 66 colors of fairy dust. 66. What did I have before? 35, right? And some of those 35 are not included in the 66 number. So that's how I come up with an extra 14, I believe. So I'm going to have 80 colors of fairy dust on hand. Let's see. Square. Okay, so this is the ABs and fairy dust together on the same order. 45 fairy dust. And then a little bit smaller number on ABs. Anything that they didn't have in stock, they will add it to the next order, because I'm going to have ongoing orders with the factory for these drills. That's pretty, Aurora Borealis. AB 718. That's pretty. There's the 666s. Yeah. 208. 208 classic purple in Auroras. Love that. So this is the order. This is what they sent me. I'll have to double check that against my list. So many drills. I have to work on an entirely new storage system for all the specialties. Because I have square drills in all of the DMC colors. I have round drills in all the DMC colors. I just started working on the resin squares. I've got maybe a third or less in resin. And that will become kind of a primary, that will become a primary catalog soon enough. Be nice. There we go. Oh, look at that wolf looking back. I can't believe that I'm going to have fairy dust and auroras both for sale as embellishment kits within days of each other. Because once I get everything flowing as far as creating the listings and the bundles, I just create the same listings and bundles for the ABs and it's done. It's going to be really, really simple. There will be one chart, I believe, for each color family. And it's just simply going to be a little box that has the color number and then the background is the color of the drill. So that you'll be looking at 12 or 15 colors on one screen instead of trying to scroll through 300 of them. So that's going to be a simplification I think that everybody's going to appreciate. I'm going to appreciate it because I don't have to make all the other crap. And it keeps it simpler for me. I can see it all on one page at a time. And that just simplifies it for everybody. Everybody should have a nice kids. Having the windows open leaves the dogs listening to everything.
They're coming to pick me up.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just let you know.
So, Sherilyn, did you decide if I can open a Crayona if that was one that you might want? Oh, you're thinking about it. Oh, you said yes. Okay. All right. So I will open a Crayona. Let's see. What's this? Oh, these are the special orders here. The first water boy got here, and then to celebrate the morning. Da, 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 da. So the icon smelling. Now we got to get the fairy dust kits in on the game, right? All right. So there's the wolf canvas. There's a Crayona canvas. Wolf canvas. Owl canvas. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see how good we can see these. Not too bad. Yeah, the render is really good. I'm seeing all of these are big color blocks. I intentionally made these as big color blocks and they're coming out as big color blocks. These all had to be colored in order to make this image work. The only place I did it is over here, and you can kind of see how blotchy it is. Yeah, that's good. I really like it. The faces are good. Oh, this is going to be so pretty when it's done. I really almost want to do the wolf now. Oh, dang it, I forgot. I have to tell them that it's 2026. They're putting 2025 on copyright. Or maybe I put it on the sheet as a 2025. I'm pretty sure I put it 2026 though. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, now this one doesn't have a preview. It only has the legend on the side, but it's got it on both sides. One thing everybody should start to notice, the cover, the dust covers are thicker. They used to be a little bit light. These are much thicker. And I know that'll make some people happy. Yeah, 39 colors. But yeah, that is really, that's really, that canvas looks good. Very good. Let's see. Let's see if I can get all these wolves together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So wolf and pup, we'll set you aside. 3, 4. So these are indeed 40 by 40. I didn't get out my tape measure to check the actual paintable area, but they're really good about making sure it's a 40 by 40 because I kind of get annoyed if it isn't. They don't want me to be annoyed. Crayola. I have to pull some of that back into the box because Water Boy's under there. Y'all don't need to see that. Not on a public video. Crayola. We'll leave Franklin here. 3. Crayola. I don't know how they have these all twisted around. Some are going some direction, some are going the other direction. They're square canvases. They should all seem like they would be coming off the printer in the same direction. Someone just having to feel they spinning them around. Oh. So there's 6 Crayonas, 4 Franklins, and 4 Wolf and Pup. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Franklins. All right, let's get a look at him. This looks good too. Looks really good. I was kind of concerned about the detail of the feathers around the eyes. Those all look fine. The feathers look like they're done really well. Which are they? Oh, 820 and 823. The dark blues, J and K. Those are in the sky. Yeah, the darker areas are all in a navy blue, not necessarily a black. That's really good. Those will be pretty. And these reds, ooh, that is really sharp. Good contrast. Very nice. I like this one very much. Oh, and these are all printed with second anniversary special edition, just so you guys know. So this first printing is all going to have the second anniversary special edition across the top in the title. I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to go ahead and label them that way. And what did I? Oh, I put them back down, didn't I? Okay. And then we have Crayola Dapple. All right, let's get a look at her. Come here, Chica. All right. The thing that concerned me about this one, and my concerns were not even justified because this is looking just fine, is the loss of detail in a 40 by 40 compared to a 50 by 50 or 60 by 60 that this usually sells at. 50s and 60s are kind of the sweet spot for this one. This is the first thing I've really done with it in a 40, and the fact that it's all fairy dust puts a little bit of extra pressure on it. I see absolutely nothing here that looks bad. Nothing. I don't see anything that looks bad. because I can see all the detail of the faces there, the detail of the colors on her clothing, the colors on the umbrella. Very nice. All right, where are my colors here? 820 and 823 again. A lot of colors in the dark blue, 3371, 3799. So those 4 standard dark colors plus some 310s. So there's 310, 820, 823, 3371, and 3799 in the dark colors. Those will be really pretty. And then the white is 5200s, regular white. And that look in fairy dust gives it kind of like a pearl essence finish. It's kind of like a pearlized finish when it's done. So that is also that's going to look nice. That is going to look really, really nice when this is done. I hope you guys, I really hope some of you guys start picking these up, because these are going to be gold as far as I think demand once they start catching on. And I'll always try to keep them in stock, but it's going to be a struggle at sometimes, or a battle to try and keep ahead. But I'll do my best to try and make sure that I always try to keep some around. Like I said, if it comes to it, it can still be as a backup. They can still go on every other order, or every order that I place with the factory. So they're constantly available. It's just an issue of timing from, sometimes. But nothing is held back. Nothing is intentionally shortage. That is really nice. Where's the drills? Oh, they're there. All right. Let's do that part. What else do you want to see, Sherlyn? It's so weird because they're all fairy dust. You can't just go through the packet looking for the fairy dust and the auroras anymore. They're all fairy dust. That's all there is. Okay, that's black. So that's the 310s. That's the bulk of it. So that's her hair, dress, part of the umbrella, the handle. And then the other dark colors are lesser quantities. So the bulk of it's going to be black. And then all of the little dots brings in a lot of little colored bags. There's the blues. Oh, I didn't get them up here, sorry. Ordinarily, these are fun because you just go down to the very, very end and look for your specialties. This whole thing's specialties, y'all. This has the quantities on it. So there are 8,000 310 black, 8,276 of them. And then 823, the dark blue, 1,800. 6,000 of the 5,200 white. So that's a pretty big number too. So the background white area is large, all white, and then most of Crayona is going to be 310. So there's going to be a lot of black, a lot of white. I think it's going to be definitely a beautiful piece when it's done. This really, really looks nice. You guys, I don't want to brag about how good these are, because I haven't actually put a drill on anything yet. But I've been working with my the sisters, the one that I have on my wall here, for a year now, and I have yet to encounter an issue and that's all resin squares with auroras and fairy dust, all that kind of stuff built into it. I have yet to have an issue of trash. They're not cupping. I don't have bad drills. I don't have them. This has been uncovered for a year and the canvas is still sticky as heck. I, I cannot stress enough that the overall impact of these kits, as far as the diamond painting, it's right there. It's right there with any kit. I'll put it toe to toe with any kit that's out there. And it doesn't have the hype, and it doesn't have the FOMO marketing, and it doesn't have the red tape, and it doesn't have the hateful VIP club that kicks you out of their Facebook group. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put it out there. So there's a whole lot going on here at the Emporium. That one of the things that I've started using recently in posts is that it's different here. It's just different. Things are different. Things are approached differently. It's not sell, 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 sell. You have to come and buy it today or it's not going to be here. I don't work that way. And I don't expect you to buy that way. People don't buy that way naturally. And at some point they become resentful. If they find out or they feel that they're being played or that they're buying things out of fear and not necessarily out of need or because you like something. So they buy extra stuff for shipping in order to get the $75 shipping, so all that kind of stuff. So it's different here. That's kind of my summary point. It's different here. Diamond Art Emporium, it's different here. Let me prove it to you. So, Shirley, is that enough? Have you seen plenty of Crayona? She's so cute. Send her on my direction. All you gotta do is let me hear that little ding, 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 ding sound when Shopify cranks it through. Yeah, it's it's hard. It's hard as a new store to break habits or to break into someone's shopping pattern, I guess. I mean, if you continually shop at 2 or 3 stores and you're able to find everything that you need in those 2 or 3 stores, then you have really no reason to go anywhere else. And that's kind of, all right, so what I have to do is find some other way to convince someone to try. And the real difference between my store and any other, aside from me, is that things are just done differently. There's no or limited FOMO. I feel badly if I feel that something is FOMO and I'm doing it. There are times when a deadline is put in place, but that's simply because of shipping times. And if you don't buy it before a Saturday night, that means it's not going to go into the factory until the following week. And then if we're trying to hit a deadline for an event, that's when we run into problems. And that's what I'm trying to avoid when I talk about shipping delays or shipping deadlines. Those are the only real deadlines that I give you or I suggest. Even the sales have a tendency to just kind of get extended. The sale prices are built into the profitability of the products. So even at 15% off, I can't go much more than 15 anymore. I used to be able to go 20, but I can't go much more than 15. But if I do 15, the store will still be fine. The volume needs to go up a little bit in order to cover that, but it will in time. So I'm trying to keep everything as steady as I can. And now that the factory's back on track and getting the orders out, this last order, I don't even want to try and figure that one out, but I'm happy. All these girls got here so early, so quick. I have plenty of time to get them all work done. All right, so that one we're not going to show publicly. So these are the fairy dust kits. All fairy dust all the time. Crayona. Franklin and Wolf and Pup. These can go. Where can these go? Let's put them right here. I cleared some space around my desk here so I can stash those. Okay, I'm going to fold up the bottom half. But this is Waterboy. Hello, Waterboy. Eye candy 40 by 60. Very nice. Celebrate the Morning 40 by 60. Very nice. This one has been in the store, oh God, 2 years now. I guess it was one of the earlies, and sold out, and then now bringing it back as a special order only. And here we go, another one sold. So that's always good to see when the longtime favorites do that. Oh, this Coraline is pretty. Now, if anybody's a confetti freak, this one may be just up your alley. Toolkit. Coralina. This is a 50 by 90. I don't know if you're going to see. I don't know if I can get back far enough to get all of that in. That's a really, really cool size. 50 by 90. That's a cool size. Very cool size. Yeah, that rendering looks fine. I thought it was going to be too detailed, but it's not. But it's confetti heavy. Oh my God, it's confetti. It's all confetti, but so are the sisters that I'm working on. Their clothing is all confetti. This is all confetti. This is all confetti. This is all confetti. Yeah, this is a very confetti heavy kit. It's just pretty though. The colors are incredible. Very vibrant. That'll be good. Oh yes. That's another happy customer waiting to happen. Boys. Bye, Emily.
Thank you for everything.
Yep, give me a call.
I will, definitely.
All right. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, and this is the elf seer that has a crystal ball. All right, now see, this is the type of stuff that happens in shipments. This is what they look like when I get here, or when I get them, because these got crunched on the edge, on the edges, on the end. These were not rolled, and they typically don't roll them when they come to me. I will roll them when I send them out to you, but this is going to take maybe 2 hours laying out flat. And this canvas works so well at rejuvenating itself, and all of these wrinkles just go away. So that one, that's very nice. I didn't see this one in this size. That looks good. And oh, this is that one of the goth girls, the goth sisters. There's 3 of them. There's a redhead, a brunette, and a blonde. This is the brunette one, dark-haired one. I don't remember which goth it is. There's a Visigoth, a Oh My Goth, a what's the third one? I don't know. I was trying to be funny with the goth name, but I don't remember what the third goth was. I thought Oh My Goth was a pretty good one. But yeah, that one looks good. That one always looks good. Every time it's come through, regardless of the size, that always looks good. I'm just kind of over the moon right now with how thrilled I am with these kits that are coming in today. Jeez Louise. If you get a request for a review, please, please, please do it quickly and get it back as soon as you can. I am currently 2 5-star reviews away from having all of the reviews of the store and the Etsy store combined go directly into the Google ranking feed, which is going to be a huge difference as far as how products and how the store shows up in Google searches. Huge difference. And right now the store rating is great, but I think once those quality scores with all the 5-star reviews go through, I think it's going to kind of cement it in a really, really strong position. I hope that's the case. But anytime you get a request for a review, it is not drudgery, and it's not done to punish. But in order for certain people to actually make a purchase, they need to know that it's okay. And so that's why the trust factor of verified reviews from real people and real orders on real products, those all come into play when reviews are being put in the store. So I encourage you to please help by participating in the reviews if you're asked to do one. I don't expect everything to be glowing, but I work pretty hard to make sure that problems don't happen. And if there is a problem at any point along the line, I'm trying to work to help it get it fixed, as it's going on. And that, to me, I hope offsets some of the situations that may happen to arise. So if you find that to be a case and you can't go 5 stars, just be honest with it to me and to the people that read the reviews. That's all I ask. Just be honest and where you feel it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Isn't that funny? I thought that was really funny. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing. We have the customer kits. We have the fairy dust, all fairy dust kits, all fairy dust all the time. We have a zillion drills. So I've got all of those fairy dust and aurora borealis to start organizing. I've got to get an organizational shelf ready for the auroras. The fairy dust, I kind of sort of got them squeezed in, but now that there's going to be 100 of them, I may have to get a new rack or fixture somehow created or imagined in order to get the fairy dust and auroras, because those are also going to be in rounds. Right now, I'm only focused on the squares, but those are all going to be in rounds too in a matter of just a few months. Whoa! I didn't really thought about that far in advance. A lot of diamonds, my friends. A lot of diamonds. I do have a lot of plans on new and different ways to use diamonds, different types of diamond art kits other than just a standard image on canvas. And those will be fun. Those will be coming out. And then the kits that I make here, those are going to be done in cycles. I kind of have that figured out how that can work. I'll set a predetermined number that I can do in a month. Once that number is reached, no more orders for that product during that month until I get caught up or until those are all done and I still have time available to do the other things that I need to do. And then if that's the case, then I may open up for a few more each month, just depending on how much time I have available. I enjoy it so much that I do put it into a priority with the store to make sure that I do them and get them done right. But I really love making them, so I want to continue to do that. One of the things that's going to happen is they're going to all be focused on specialty diamonds like they were not in the past. This is going to be the specialty diamond store. Nobody has this many colors of AB and this many colors of fairy dust. Nobody. I don't even think the specialty drill stores. Who's the one that does the embellishment kit upgrades for various kits? What's the name of that? I don't remember what the name of the store is. I think they would be hard pressed to have 100 colors of fairy dust, because I know my factory requested a series of colors individually that were not being made as fairy dust. And those are the only ways sometimes some of these colors ever get made is when a particular store or business or factory requests that it be made, and then it ends up being kind of like a permanent inclusion in their catalog of what they can make. But yeah, a lot of these colors are exclusive to my factory and my store and source that the United States has to get these from. Kind of an exclusive deal. I'm pleased with it, really. To be the only source for it. Right, honey? She's just trying to look in her crystal ball and I'm not letting her do it. Stop it. These should be the sticker sheets for everybody. Yep. So there's crayon stickers. Let's get rolled up in the canvas with you. That's very nice. Wolf and Pup. Franklin. Water Boy. Oh my gosh. No. I don't remember which one this is. The brunette girl. What is she? Visigoth? Crystal Bowl. Elf woman. Elven whatever. Celebrate the morning. Oh my god, these are just great. I'm just thrilled. Thrilled. So those that have these kits pending, they will be going in the mail out in a shipment, most likely from Federal Express and most likely tomorrow. I haven't heard or seen that any orders have been placed for these fairy dust only kits, and I may just sit here until somebody buys one, because somebody has to start doing these so that we can get some reviews on them and we can get some buzz started on these, because these are going to be really, really, really well done. They are well done. They're going to look gorgeous when they're finished, and I think people are going to love that. Oh, did you buy one, Sherilyn? Did you really? Okay, all right. Okay, so Sherilyn saved everybody. Let me see. Yep, there you are. Okay, you're all set. So I will send yours out tomorrow too. So yours will be going out. You don't have to worry about the custom or the special order status. It'll go out as a in stock, so that'll go out tomorrow. You actually did, didn't you? Oh God, that's great. I'm so happy. Anybody else have any other questions? The fairy dust expansion, development, all of that is going to be kind of a lengthy process. There are so many colors and there are so many ways that they can be used. It's going to take a little bit of time to kind of digest how it looks when it's done. It should be, and it's intended to be, as simple as possible. If you're only going to deal with the purples, there's only going to be a certain number of those that we're dealing with, 12, 15 max. So you're not having a huge list of 9,000 purples. There's only 12 to 15. And then I think reds, the actual true reds, there are 4. That's a simple one. There's quite a few pinks. There's quite a few browns. There are a lot of colors that are somewhere in the borderlines between the color tones. And those are going to get grouped together, like fall colors are going to be brown, orange, and yellows, that kind of a thing. So those will get mixed together. I do have some rather creative names for the bundles, so you guys can get to enjoy that little bit of giggleness. The colors purple is going to be the purple group. You're welcome. That's pretty funny. The colors purple. It's not an infringement because of the S on color. And what else? I'm just so thrilled. This order came in a week early. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with this order from the 17th, because I don't know how they're going to top this one. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. They may just very well do it. Maybe just, maybe they don't come in 2 weeks. If that one comes in 2 weeks, people, we are going to get swamped. And you better get your orders in now, because it's going to take forever to get me to process these. I'm going to have to start hiring people off the street. Can you come and work today? Work today. I need some help with these packages. I don't want to have to do that anymore. All right, Sherilyn, thank you for your order. Your copy of Crayon Dapple will be in the mail or be shipped to you tomorrow. And if anyone else would like to get one, there are 5 that remain available. 5. The rest will have to be as special orders, and that could take a couple of weeks. So if you would like one sooner rather than later, there are 5 Crayonas available, 4 Wolf and Pup and 4 Franklin the Owls. And they look to be really very well done. The drills look great. I'm really pleased. And I hope you guys will all be very pleased as your kits come in and you guys are happy with, and leave your happy reviews, and just, come hang out periodically in the Diamond Paint Along room. That's still happening on Friday nights, by the way. So anytime you want to come over to Discord on Friday nights, there's usually several of us in the Diamond Paint Along room. All right, so don't be a stranger. Pride event starts June 1st. I don't know if I'll be on live here again before that or not. I do have some work in progress videos that I'm going to be making for the Made Here kits, and then for the sisters. So I do have 3 videos that are going to be added, and they'll be just kind of like reviews, me reviewing my own stuff. But I'm kind of brutal. So anyway, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And then the It's Raining Men starts on July 1st. You still have plenty of time to get your kits in for It's Raining Men if you wanted to get a male-themed kit and don't have one. The eye candy kits are looking really good. The unwrapped eye candy are very, very interesting if you want an art piece and are not necessarily shy or find any offense to it. And so those are also excellent opportunities for things that you haven't seen before. And that's why Diamond Art Emporium is different. It's just different here, right? It's different here. And that's what I want to do, is work every day to help prove you guys that. So, I think I have my YouTube tagline. Thank you for watching. This is Diamond Art Emporium. Things are different here. Yes, maybe. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. Yeah, that has to be on the end of it. All right, so it's different here. Let me prove it to you. That'll be the end of my sign-offs for YouTube. Yay! I've got a tagline now. I don't do the fancy thing with the hands though. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna get these canvases flattening, and I'm probably not gonna work on the drills tonight because it's almost 10:30. But I have all of those drills to organize, all the ABs and all the fairy dusts. Start getting those separated out. I'm gonna start putting some of the bundles together so that when those go live, there will be some pre-made and I don't have to rush at the last minute to try and get them made. I've got some of the 5200s and some of the 310s already made. You get the little jar with a little sticker on the outside that tells you what the color is, the quantity, and then it's all shoved in really, really tight so it doesn't get static. Hopefully that's going to solve that. I hope it does. I would like feedback on that if it does, because that will be kind of a game changer. All right, so I appreciate you all being here to watch. I don't anticipate doing any lives here in the coming days or weeks, So it may not be until we get closer to It's Raining Men that there would be another live, probably a status update there. Get your registrations in. The registrations are a little bit slow, kind of slow, but it's way early. And early registration apparently only is working if there's like a big, heavy, major push as far as publicity. And I don't want those anymore. I don't want those anymore. I want it to be a fun group and not a, cutthroat competitive group. We don't need that. All right. So see you guys soon. You can always reach me by email or through the chat in the store. Just send a message there. Send a message by email. Send those that have my messenger, send it there. You can use messenger through the Facebook group. That'll get to me. Ren@diamondartemporium.com always works. Info at or help at all work. Support at also works. I don't know what words you could put in front of Diamond Art Emporium that wouldn't work, but I'm sure there's some. Okay, so good night, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I hope your weather is as nice there as it is here. It was just beautiful today, and it's so nice to not be cold. All right, so you guys take care. Have a good evening. Have a good week, and buy some fairy dust, all fairy dust kits. Buy some of those. It really would be important for you to do that so that we can get them out in the public. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night. Good night.